welcome to Spectating Randoms. This is a series where we kind of spectate random players and we kind of get whatever the game takes us. Today I am running duos with one of the most well-known and probably one of the best players, especially when it comes to Australian Oceania servers, and that's Headache. He actually has like an 8+ KD. Over how many wins you got now? It's an insane number.
Basically 2,000, 10 off.
Yeah, so it's an incredibly good player, high skill, fast place. And what we're kind of look at here is if different regions play different than maybe other regions. It's about 5 p.m. his local time, which should be pretty sweaty on a Saturday. We'll just see kind of how this plays. It looks like we're spectating a solo duo type of player doing recons in a Bertha. This is like a old strat. How many recons would you say you've probably done? Not too many, probably, right?
Probably not since season 1.
So, oh, this guy's actually getting RPG'd. That's the bounty on him.
He's failing on the recon, yeah.
Yep. How have you been liking solos now that the Berthas are kind of like the spawn rates are a lot lower?
Drastic change. A lot more players out in the open. The main thing was the end zones would have, you know, up to like 5 or 6 Berthas, and I'm sitting here using all my ammunition to get rid of them, and then I got no actual bullets left to shoot the players. Where now, maybe 1 or 2 like quad bikes and maybe a Bertha. Yeah, and most players are just running out in the open, laying down in bushes. It's feeling a lot, I don't know, a lot more fast paced as well, because people would just drive. And obviously I don't use explosives, like I don't use an RPG. So when it came to getting rid of the Berthas, I was using, you know, basically all my reserve ammunition.
So let's see what this guy's going to do. He already got his loadout. That was really fast for him to get a loadout. He already got a ghost loadout. He picked up the MAC-10 right off the bat with a kilo, which is still pretty good. I just think it feels a little weak at range.
Mm-hmm.
This is his bounty. He followed him.
Like a sweaty team right here.
Yep. It's probably going to be that 2v1, and there's a crown in the distance. Somebody just got bought back. The heck is going on? He's just going to wait out the time. Yeah, there's not much he can do.
Is this just 1? No, just 2, I think.
Yeah, I heard 1 on the right. And then he's down
low.
Know. Oh, he got the hop-up spot. Very smart player. Oh, nice. He's using the ram.
There we go.
And a rose skin. We might have got a sweaty player.
Oh,
and that's the cool. Yeah, he's beaming.
All right, he's using my
this duo, they have money. They're pretty much set. We'll see once they swap weapons and see if they got overkill. Oh nope, he went ghost first.
Oh, he's using a
Estrella
secondary. Interesting.
Yep. Oh, look at the guy sniping from He's getting shot from both sides. There's a guy over in port that's sniping. So generally on this zone, like where would you? That's a shot. What is he doing? That's a hard shot, I think, for most people.
Mm-hmm. This guy knows what he's doing, definitely.
Okay, he just said forfeit that. Maybe get a precision. Nope, got a UAV.
UAV.
Still early. Generally, he ego-chowed it, knowing his teammate could cover him. Hopefully those guys don't have a precision. But a lot of times I avoid downtown just because it ends up being too time-consuming for fights. Like working your way up the buildings, down the buildings. Like if you're genuinely trying to go aggro for kills, it'll just take too long. The guy might have jumped to the next building over here where the crown is.
He did, yeah, he jumped right on the roof. Looks like it's just 1.
And that's like a good heady too. It's hard to challenge it.
Oh.
Got 1 gunned. He's going to try to go for the res. Wonder if this guy will jump down. Maybe he has dead silence because it's literally scattered all over the ground. Might make a dead silence play to push him.
You shouldn't have somebody else. Just
yeah. Third party. Yeah, downtown's rough. Too many angles. At least the lobby's kind of holding. There's still 91 players.
Yeah. This is a healthy lobby.
Okay, so this guy has 0 kills. And the other guy has the ram, which 3 kills. So he's probably the better of the 2 players. It's kind of hard to tell. They haven't really taken engagements. It looks like he does have auto attack sprint on, which is more of a sweaty thing to do. I don't see too many casuals running auto attack sprint, unless their controller's wearing out.
Yeah. I don't even know how to really tell. I think the Sly guy's definitely running it, I think.
Yeah, well, because it's almost like instantaneous when they press it forward, versus like most people it would be a slight delay, and it wouldn't be every time they move versus every time they move. Like this guy's doing it almost accidentally while pressing forward on his stick.
Someone just jumped in that berth, huh?
Yep, they ended up taking the dude's vehicle from earlier. He does have the Strela, so this could be clean. They end up swapping spots. There's another vehicle on the right that would actually be one shot. Oh, we got him down. Nice. I wonder if that was the guy who downed him. I don't remember the name from earlier.
Oh, it's Dossie. I know that guy.
Oh, that's funny. He's probably pissed.
Yeah, it would be.
He just got killed. So that's kind of what I was talking about earlier before we kind of jumped into this part. Is that a lot of the people will say that the Oceania servers are easier or you know, whatever the case is, because there are a lot of bots that will be on the servers, but there's also the demons. But since there's not a lot of players, they end up forcing them into the same lobby. So skill-based matchmaking just generally doesn't work. So like you said, you knew that guy. It's just because generally you're going to run into the same demons because they generally make it longer in the game. That guy might even, we'll see him later if he wins his Gulag type thing. He might be solo doing and try to come, you know, trying to go for kills or whatever content, that type of thing.
Yeah.
So I think that's a common misconception, or it's kind of hard to explain without like a thorough explanation.
It's a big skill gap because there's not enough players to, there's not enough players to separate the bottom and the top. So you'll get the absolute worst, and then you'll get the absolute best in the same lobby.
Like that guy, he's in one of the noob skins that I think most people refer to. He just downed him. It was a pretty easy kill. The guy was clueless in the window. He's getting res. He popped a dead silence. He's going to go in and get this guy in the back. Easiest kills of his life. And those guys were kind of stacked, too. He's got to wait for his daddy to run out to get this dead silence.
He's going to swap out that Strela? Just going to keep that.
Yeah, Strela could be good for vehicles, but he does have a C4. I would probably pick up, like, the Bullfrog, Mac-10, one of those, too. Because the Ram's cool, but it can get you in tricky situations just because based off the data, you know, the ammo per mag, you know, you're always reloading the gun, it feels like. Even if you're good with it like you are, you're always reloading the gun, like, constantly. Yeah. It's a constant fight to just reload the gun. Oh, looks like this guy just grabbed Ghost. He disappeared. So, like, what would be your strat right here? Obviously, you're a kill hunter where you just go for 20 pluses all day, every day. What would be your strat right here?
Right here, obviously, you got a lot of people at port. I would personally leave that guy in the tower, get these two guys crossing, and then head into downtown more altercations. Whereas maybe port right now has the most kills, but once you finish with them, you know who you're going to have. You got to empty a part of the map with mostly ghost players that will probably kill you. So I'd head back into downtown where all the people rotating from the other side of the map would be.
And I think that guy was still in the tower from earlier. Remember when he was on the roof? These guys just got obliterated. They got third partied and fourth partied almost. Will he let him res?
Oh no, he doesn't realize that the guy's in the tower. What's he doing?
And he's gone. Boom chest sniped him with an M82. Probably floor loot.
Oh god.
The heck was that?
What is this guy doing?
Oh no, he's in Gulag.
Vegemite in the Gulag.
Yeah. They're both in the Gulag.
Both got the loadouts off the rip and didn't die.
Wow. So that's kind of interesting how they played it. They played it directly. They pushed it directly without like actually positioning themselves. They were kind of out in the open. He fired way too early. I think he could have been silent a little bit longer.
I definitely would have climbed onto the roof where the ladder is in downtown. I don't know if you know that spot. I mean, I would have shot down on those guys and probably try to get some beams across mounted, or the guy in that tower at port. That would have been the play for me. Ooh,
and he's out. See if this guy, hopefully he loses his Gulag. Oh, they both lost it, I think. Did they both lose it?
I'm not sure. Who are we going to spectate?
Oh, right, Prophecy's still here.
He's up next.
He's watching the intro animation or whatever it is. That's why he's still in the chair.
He's got 6 kills too, and that guy, I don't know, his aim was very inconsistent. Yeah. Like the Ram maybe is a bit more of a
it's too hard for him.
User.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. He has not mastered the recoil.
Got a Magnum though. He's gonna get a chest shot. The other guy's gonna get a headshot. That's how this pistol RNG works.
Gotta love it.
Oh, we got a good stun,
no.
but the stun too.
Don't lay down. Don't lay down.
Oh, we got stuck.
You got stuck.
All
right.
right, these guys are out. We're on this dude who's on a regain game coming out of the sky. We'll be spawning on
Let's
him,
have a look.
and we'll see what the regain plan is. Obviously, it's 2 minutes in the seconds or in the second zone. The heck?
Lobby is dying fast. We're just stuck in the
we're
Gulag.
still
What
in
the
the
hell?
Gulag. What's going on? How did that happen?
We got a level
Oh, this
8
guy's
right
a level
here.
8. So this is an
He doesn't
example of
have
this.
cancel.
This could be a brand new
He's on
account. Could be a cheater.
New account.
Yeah. And some people do that just to try and get new stats, you know?
Yeah, well, his name's I'm Special. I'd say that he's trying to go for some new stats. His teammate's got a sweaty name too. So he's got 5
Mystic.
kills. They're both on new accounts.
Yeah,
That might be cheating,
yeah.
actually.
Well, let's find
Don't
out.
know.
I know you guys deal with that. I mean, obviously, every server has the issue. But I think you guys end up dealing
Yeah.
with it pretty heavily because you end up running into the same lobbies over and over because there's not as many people. At least with ours, there's more randoms to fill those spots and less likely chance of cheaters. This guy
Absolutely,
hits
this
some
guy's
clean
legit.
shots.
He's legit. This new account.
Which one are you looking at, Mystic? Yeah.
Mystic, yeah, he's just on a new account.
Lobby still dies. It went from holding to dying hella fast. Like you said in
Well,
the
that's
Gulag.
the thing. Yeah, we die very quickly. As soon as the lobby starts rotating, like everybody dies because our servers, we have about probably 10 squads that'll be on a roof of Ghost, and then the rest are just running around clueless or sweats, and that's about. There's no in between, all right? Like,
Yep.
you got the guys that go for the wins, and then you got the aggro players. We'll see what they're gonna do here. They got no
Oh,
armor.
he has actually a good line of sight. Good nade. Oh,
Oh
it
my
didn't really
God.
stick well.
Does not have the best gun for this fight either.
Nope.
Go down.
This is a very tough fight.
Oh.
And there he goes down. Got thirsted immediately. His teammates kind of screwed. They should have been a little bit more aggro. As soon as he got the guy down, they could have team pushed it. Because you could jump through the thermite. It only does like partial ticks of damage. You would have done almost nothing.
Yeah, I'd say there's a cheater in this lobby for sure, Jay. For
Yeah,
Duos,
for how
this
fast
is
it's dying?
Dead lobby.
Yep.
Yep. This is way too
Yeah,
premature
27 is
for a zone like this.
super dead.
Maybe if it was a superstore storage zone, this is kind of.
I know
expected,
solos
but
die
for-
this fast, but not duos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not especially for this zone too. Well, Adam's on 9 kills as well. This guy's obviously a decent player. But for this zone, everybody should be alive. Look at this. Look at how many buildings and areas you
There's
can
tons of
hide.
areas to camp. Yep. It's the most wanted out of the edge.
What
This
is
is a
guy
little
doing?
interesting. Does have 9 kills.
Oh, his teammate's getting drilled.
He's going to look to provide a little bit of cover. Another ram. You may have popularized it for.
Definitely.
For your
The OC
servers.
servers love the Ram 7, absolutely.
You know who else? I get comments of that all the time. South America, Brazil. They're always like, "Oh,
Yeah.
all of our players use the RAM," and they popularize it. But in the United States, it's only, or in North America, it's only like a handful, like Tfue and all keyboard and mouse guys.
Absolutely. And Americans love the AMAX. And
Oh, yeah.
You guys use like double
AMAX
AR
is so
meta still?
good.
Like
No,
every
I
time
don't.
I play,
Not really.
it's like street sweepers, and I see a lot of XM4s, Faras,
Yep.
like as secondaries.
I know a lot of people are using XM4s just because of the versatility with them. But I think most people are kind of jumping on the MP5, the Cold War version, because it's kind of like
Yeah.
broken within that 9 meters. It's just stupid broken. And most good players, they know how to determine what fight they fight at. So they just determine that
Yeah.
fight and they abuse the broken gun. And then other ones will use an LC10. Not many have jumped on the PPSH. I don't know what it is. Statistically, it says it should be good. They changed the iron
Recoil.
sights, everything. And it's just like nobody wants it. Nobody wants it. It's so
It
weird.
just feels weird, personally.
People still like the Mac
when I've
10 a
used
lot.
it,
Just because they
Mac 10's weak.
like abusing
Weak.
the they like abusing the movement though, because they can finesse
Yeah.
and outplay people that way, even though the gun doesn't deal a lot of damage.
It does not kill quick enough anymore. I found myself getting shredded too many times
Yep.
while using the Mac 10. Despite an MP5, assault rifles, even close range, will
Yep.
outgun the Mac 10 easily.
Yep. Well, I think for duos you can get away with it a little bit more with the Mac 10 because you can just finesse people. But I think in quads, the reload, you'll just get caught reloading.
Yeah.
What's this guy doing?
That's
So
a
Adam
decent
West has
recoil
9.
control.
Yep.
Oh.
He's even like burst firing it a little bit. This guy got a Krig.
Yeah.
They're gonna get hit by the gas here. Hopefully he doesn't get caught in an animation when he jumps off and dies. We've seen this happen a couple times on the channel.
Oh, no, he's got it.
He made it. And he didn't even take a tick for putting on the gas mask. They do have money. Let's see if they buy a UAV, and then they'll see about pushing this team, even though most people probably have ghosts at this time.
He's about to drop some money. What's he doing? Miscommunication, maybe?
Yeah. Well, sometimes people play randoms, which is kind of crazy how often people play with randoms. Because there's so many areas to find people, like looking for groups, like on Reddit, on COD, whatever. There's all these groups where you can find people of various skill levels, Discords. A lot of streamers have Discords where people can meet up there and interact there. So it's kind of like, and you can find people of your play style, because aggro play style is not for everyone. The camping play style is not for everyone, but it is for somebody, So it's just a matter of how making it work based off your age, your skill level, your time you get to play. Because some people, they get maybe an hour on, they're only going to get 2 or 3 matches. They might as well, they want a dub, even if it's 2-kill dub. They don't care.
Yeah. Well, our service, because of the small population, I find that most squads are randoms. Like, even the best players play with random squads, because I don't know what it is about Australians and New Zealanders, but we just give up on games. Because of the cheating issue, I basically know maybe a dozen people that still play this game every day.
Yeah.
Because they just don't want to play, and everyone plays, Valorant or, just other games, or they just quit.
That makes sense.
The toxicity in our region, whether that's with cheats, stream sniping, that's another big one. So most people just end up playing with randoms, and
that's craziness. Yeah, that makes sense. It's so funny though how the game continues to have the cheater problem. Everyone talks about the cheater problem, but then everyone still continues. Most people just still continue to play it, because even though all those issues do annoy me as well, I still play the game and I enjoy the game. I don't play it 8 to 10 hours a day, but I do enjoy the game. When I'm playing it, I'm having a good time. Then you run into a cheater, it's total vibe kill.
Absolutely. Well, when you're playing, I play, 8 hours onwards daily. So when I'm running into a dozen cheaters a day, it's not very fun for me. That's why I end up playing American servers, or play with some friends from somewhere else, or just play another game. What I've been doing recently.
Yep.
And yesterday I played a tournament, 3-hour format, best 2 games, and we got a cheater all but 1 game.
Oh, that's
and even the games that we won, still had cheaters in them.
Yeah, so they kill most of the lobby. It's hard to even compete with the scores.
Absolutely.
Luck. I'm surprised these guys aren't making a play for this building right next. They should have moved here quicker because of the windows, the mobility out of it. They're going to have to rotate anyways, but that's a hard rotate too. They don't have any mobility in terms of vehicle. They're probably going to get held. If anyone did a recon, they're going to be in this building where the bounty is, a little bit more north. Even that one with the recon, because that building actually looks out with windows to directly where they're standing. See how they handle this gunfight. So it's a level 20 and a level 3. These might be newer accounts too.
Yeah, possibly. Default calling cards too.
They're just
not the best RAM reticle either.
No, they got to get the blue dot if you're going to run a holo.
Holographic, yeah.
Yeah, at this point in the game, most people, it's probably 6 hours total of gameplay, I think, if you actually wanted it in multiplayer.
I'd say
but some people don't have it. Yep.
Yeah, no, it is time consuming. I'd say these guys would have rotated. Oh, it's a cheater.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one of the OCE cheaters.
Sir Hacks-a-Lot, yeah.
Welcome.
I wonder if he's cheating.
Yeah, he is.
No, there it is. At least we'll spectate him for this last 8 kills he's going to rack up.
Say hi to YouTube, Sir Hacks-a-Lot.
I know, right? And what's crazy is, are you still seeing the same kind of hacks, or are you seeing a lot of that silent aim nonsense?
A lot of silent aim.
That one's so absurd.
Yeah,
the silent aim. He's only on 38
as well.
Nice. What's the random have? 6. Oh, 6. The guy probably has no clue, or he's like, "Damn, my teammate's a beast." Oh, he's a level 9. Interesting.
Funny enough, Jay got asked to play and we ran into Sir Axe a lot, right, chat?
That's how it goes.
Unbelievable.
So that's what we go back to what we were saying before, like because there's only like a certain number of people that are on at any given time, and they do have to connect to the same region, unless they're VPNing out of your area, they're always going to end up running into the same people. Instantly destroys people, not even a chance.
Yeah.
It's just so insane. And they do this, and all these guys getting robbed out of a win that they probably would have. But you called it earlier. You said the lobby's dying quick, even compared to like what you're used to. But yeah,
No,
you got to deal with that.
It was way too premature. Like,
well, you know what's funny? It's been kind of interesting is when I've been doing the spectating randoms recently. Usually the second or the last guy who ends up winning. Oh damn! On mine, he ends up being a cheater. When I go look up the stats, it's just obviously I saw him die, so I couldn't tell. And then in the end comms, people are like, "This dude's a cheater. This guy's just gonna win this game for this random." Some people do that too, where they carry like this Uncle Billy or whatever bully to wins, like they pay them.
Yeah,
but they don't get in trouble because they don't have the hacks. It's so absurd how much money is involved in that type of nonsense.
And it is big money in it too. Like, this is what people can live off this, like selling hacks, you know, hacking to get people wins. You see, he's just letting them get the kills, just like gassing them for him, calling them out.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's that one, and that was the dub. I want to hear these death comms. They're probably pretty nutty. So that was spectating randoms with an 8+ KD player. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you're brand new, want to find your way back, double check. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on. Definitely go ahead and check out Headache. He's a top level player. You can see him live in action over on Twitch, which I'll have a link near the top of the description. Appreciate all the support on the channel. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.